Hi, my name is Erica Spiegelman. I'm a licensed addiction counselor, best-selling author, co-founder and COO of New Spirit Recovery.
My name is Anna Muller. I'm a certified transformational life coach and public speaker.
I've been in recovery for 16 years for alcohol, and I feel that at least this past decade, I've really transformed my identity and how I see myself, and I think that's all due to our program and kind of what we are going to do here at New Spirit.
I'm in recovery from opioids and cocaine. I have been sober for 10 years.
I think asking for help, I tend to want to figure everything out on my own, and it was very hard for me to ask my loved ones for help or to admit that I had a problem that I couldn't fix myself.
I struggled the most with wanting to get help, and then I think once I got to the point where I received it, it was sustaining it afterwards. Particularly because the substance of addiction is just one piece of the puzzle, and there's so much deep-rooted under that needed to be tackled for a lot of people to sustain recovery in sobriety. I think that was the hardest transition for me.
I am the COO, the Chief Operating Officer, and overseeing the program and training people and making sure that we all model the behavior we want around the Rewired program and all the other modalities that we'll be having at New Spirit Recovery.
I am a recovery life coach, so I help guide clients through personal transformation and life skill training.
At New Spirit, we treat the whole individual. We look at everybody as a unique, special person, and from that point, we will help them be the architect of their own recovery. We also want to teach people mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual self-care tools so that they can walk out of here feeling fully empowered and knowing what to do next and having those tools that work for them as an individual, because there's a different path for all of us. So we want to give everybody the buffet, if you will, of choices and introduce new things to people as well.
I think New Spirit is special in the way that it tackles the person individually and as a whole, and not just one aspect or another aspect, but it really personalizes the treatment of the entirety of one person. I think this work is really important, particularly just with the crisis we're facing right now with addictions and opioids and fentanyl and all these things, and there's just not enough resources out there for the people who need it, and not all care is accessible or equitable. So continuing to create space for more people to get help and step into recovery, I think makes this space really, really special, and particularly the way that we're doing it.
This work is important to me because I suffered myself and was in a very dark hole for a long time, and I want to be able to pull people out just as people did for me. It's also a labor of love because my whole life has been dedicated to teaching people how to change their thoughts and their thought habits and their narratives, and I think that's one of the most effective things that helped me get sober. So it's something where I don't hear a lot about that in traditional therapies and traditional treatment, and so it's something that I feel is my life's work to teach, and that's why we're here.